Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you're fine and I hope you are in a good health. Today, my dear students, we are still talking about Unit 10 with Lesson 6. I'm going to talk about Workbook. So, my dear, be ready with your workbook, please. Open Workbook page 79, 78, 78, page 78, Workbook, not Students Book. Let's go directly. We are going to talk about a topic we discussed it before about adverb, how to get the adverb from the adjective. My dear, to remind you what is the difference between the adjective and the adverb. The adjective is used to describe the noun or the subject, but the adverb is used to describe the action. For example, with the adjective, Ali is quick. Here the word quick is an adjective. Describes what? Ali. Ali is quick. Here the word quick is an adjective. Describes Ali. But when we say Ali runs quickly, quickly, here the word quickly is called adverb. Ends with ly. But the word quickly here describes what? Describes Ali or runs? No, no, not Ali. But here the word quickly describes the word runs, action. The adverb is used to describe the action, not the subject, not the noun, not pronoun, no. So if you want to get the adverb from the adjective, simply add a y to the adjective, like quick, quickly, quick, quickly, slow, slowly, happy, happily, as you see. But we have many words. Use an adjective and an adverb at the same time, like fast, fast, hard, hard. The word good is used an adjective, like Ali is good at English. But if you wanted to use the adverb from it, we have to use the word well, like Ali speaks English well. Ali writes English well. Here, the fisherman spoke in a very quiet voice. In a very quiet voice. Here, a very quiet voice means quietly or very quietly. Let's go to exercise 1. Yeah, 78. Workbook. Think, pair, and share. Rewrite the sentences using the underlined words as an adverb phrase. Again, rewrite the sentences using what? The underlined words as an adverb phrase. We did it before. The first one, the fisherman spoke in a very quiet voice. He told us. In the last slide, the fisherman spoke very quietly. Quietly. Here, let's see together number A. Together, number A. The businessman and the fisherman are both hard workers. We have to use hard workers here as adverb phrase. Look here, hard, or both work hard, yes. Both hard workers, change it into adverb phrase, it will be work hard. Let's see number B. The businessman treated the fisherman in a firm way. In a firm way means firmly. Yes, that's right. Firmly. C. The businessman spoke in a very loud voice. A very loud voice. If you wanted to change it into an adverb, we have to say loudly. Very loudly. Dear teacher, very comes, the word very comes with adjective, yes. And very comes with the adverb, yes. No problem. So the answer is the businessman spoke very loudly. Number D, huh? Think, you have to think. The fisherman and his wife live a happy life in the village. A happy life changes into adverb. A happy life means what? Huh? Who can tell me? Yes, excellent. Happily, excellent. The fisherman and his wife live happily in the village. That's right. Thank you so much for your sharing with us. Let's see number E. Think with me. The fisherman usually has a cheerful smile. The fisherman usually has a cheerful smile. We need to change has a cheerful smile into an adverb. Into an adverb. Look, cheerfully, good. Yes, we have to go to the adjective and change it into an adverb. Cheerful, cheerfully. Smile, cheerfully. Smiles. Why? The fisherman is only one. Only one, as we said before in the present simple. So we have to say smiles, cheerfully, cheerfully, adverb, adverb. Yeah, we changed the adjective into the adverb by adding ly to the adjective. Let's see number F. The fisherman the fisherman looked at the businessman with an innocent expression. With an innocent expression. This phrase, we need to change it into adverb or an adverb. Look, innocently, innocently. 12p, the fisherman looked at the businessman innocently. As I told you before, the word here, innocent, is an adjective. When you want, if you wanted to change it into an adverb, you have to put ly at the end of the word or at the end of the adjective. 12p, innocently. Like her, innocently. Let's see number G. He answered the businessman's questions in a polite way. Where is the adjective there? Where is the adjective? I can see the word polite, polite, polite. Yeah, how to change the word polite into adverb? Politely, politely. Yes, let's see together. He answered the businessman's questions what? Politely. Yes, politely. بشكل مؤدب. Politely. Here, my dear, another point used in indirect speech to indirect speech. Another point or grammatical point, we need to discuss it together. Here we have a pronoun with direct speech or indirect speech. We have many pronouns used in direct speech. What will happen to them in reported speech? Something or some changes will be. Like, I will be changed into he or she. We will be changed into they. You, he, she, they. He, she, they. My will be changed into his or her. As you see, my dear students, here I'm talking about direct speech with my. When you turn or you change the sentence into reported speech, we have to change that pronoun my into his or her. Our will be their. Your will be his or her or their. Let's complete. Me will be him or her. Us, them. You, him, her, them. Mine will be his, hers. Ours will be theirs. Yours will be his, hers, and theirs. Let's see. Her. Look again at the story on page 76. Rewrite the first paragraph up to a very busy life. Replace all examples of direct speech with indirect speech. We have to change many things from direct speech into indirect speech. We have to rewrite it again. My dear, first of all, you have to read the paragraph. First of all, you have to read the paragraph. After that, you have to do what? To do what? You have to replace the examples of direct speech with what? With indirect speech. I think it will be easy after reading the last slide, some changing or some changes of the pronouns. Here you have time to do it. You can work, you can read, and you can change what is needed. My dear, here, together, after reading, we have to see what is the answer for it. Teacher, you asked me what? I asked you to rewrite the first paragraph. Okay? What do you need? Replace all the examples of direct speech with indirect speech. It is very important. Here the businessman started talking to the fisherman. Great fish, he said. How long did it take you to catch them? Not very long. The fisherman replied. Why don't you stay at sea longer and catch more fish? Asked the businessman. Because I've got enough fish for my family, replied the fisherman. The businessman started talking to the fisherman. The businessman congratulated the fisherman on the fish he had caught and asked how long it had taken him to catch them. The fisherman replied that it hadn't taken him very long. The businessman then asked, don't forget, now we are using what? Indirect speech. Look here, indirect speech. But before, here, this is the direct speech. This paragraph will be changed into indirect speech or reported speech. This is the indirect speech. Let's complete here. The fisherman replied that it hadn't taken him very long. The businessman then asked why the fisherman didn't stay at sea longer and catch more fish. The fisherman replied it was because he had already caught enough fish for his family. Let's complete with direct. Here, direct. It will be changed into indirect. It is the original text. How do you spend the rest of your time? Asked the businessman. The fisherman said, oh, I sleep late. I fish little, play with my children, talk to my wife. In the evening, I walk to the village, have some tea with my friends, and play chess. I have a very busy life. It will be changed into indirect speech, like here. The businessman asked how the fisherman spend the rest of his time. The fisherman said that he slept late, fished a little, played with his children, and talked to his wife. He added, he added that in the evening he walked to the village, he had some tea with his friends, and played chess. Finally, the fisherman said that he had a very busy life. Don't forget, my dear students, here in this paragraph or these sentences, we try to change from direct speech into what? Indirect speech. Here, let's see exercise number 3. Complete the sentences with used to or used to. As I told you, used to is used with the negative or the question, but used to is used with the affirmative or positive sentences. In the past, people didn't what? Let's see together. The first one. In the past, people didn't. I told you didn't followed by use to. Use to. So the answer will be used to. In the past, people didn't used to travel by plane. Did they? No, they didn't. They what? They, it is negative? No. It's question? No. So we have to use used to. They used to travel by land and by sea. Good, good. The next one. How long did it take? Look here. How long? It is a question. A question. So it is not allowed for you to use used to, but we have to use used to. How long did it use to take? A lot longer. Number B. A lot longer. A port from England to Hong Kong. To Hong Kong. It is not a negative. It is not a question. So use used to. Hong Kong used to take about 3 weeks for instance. Wow, didn't they used to get bored? No, I think they used to spend their time reading or playing board games. Here, my dear, in page 79 in Workbook. Hear the story, read the story. Replace the underlined verbs with the correct form of the correct phrasal verb. We have chicken, trouble, go back, pick up, sit up, take up, touch, down. We have to put the suitable one in the right place. Now, my dear, you have time to try to use the phrasal verbs in the right place. Try to complete the story, my dear students. If you want it, try to do the first and the second one to check it together. Yeah, you have only 1 minute to do that. Yes, my dear, let's complete together. Here, it's your answer if you are right or wrong. A journey through fun. The day started very well. I woke up early and was waiting with my suitcase. When the taxi arrived to collect me, I to collect here means pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Luckily, the journey was very quick because there was no traffic. I always get nervous that I will arrive too late to register. Register. What is the meaning of the word register here? We have to choose one of here. It will be what? Chicken. Register means check in. Check in. Yes, we left. What is the meaning of the word left here? Which one here will give me the meaning of left? Do you think? Take off? Go back? What? I don't know. Left? Maybe sit off? Look. Yes, sit off. Left means we sit off. For the bus station at 8:30 a.m. and the bus arrived on time, that is when everything started to go wrong. The bus let me out. Let me out. Where is the meaning of let out? Let out or let me out? The word let me out means what? Dropped. Dropped me off. Dropped off at the wrong airport entrance. So I tried to register. Register. I told you the meaning of register. Check in. Check in at the wrong desk. The airport staff were very unhelpful and rude. I was worried the plane will leave the ground, take off, leave the ground, leave. The ground means take off without me. Eventually, I boarded the plane 5 minutes before it left the ground. Left the ground means took off. I thought the worst part of the journey was over with. Half an hour, half an hour into our journey, the pilot told us there was a problem with the engine and we had to return. Return means what? Go back. Good. Return means go back. We have to return. Return means go back. We have to go back or to return to the airport. I couldn't believe it. I wondered if I would ever arrive at my destination. We will finish. As we landed, land, as I told you, means what? Land means touchdown. Yes, touchdown. At the airport, I could see that one of the engine was on fire. In the end, I think it was a lucky escape for all the passengers. The airport staff had to collect us, Collect, pick. Collect means pick up. Pick us up from the runway in a special bus. Here exercise 5 dear. Complete the sentences. Use the adverbs formed from the adjective below. There are more words than you need. Yeah, we have to use the adjective from these words in the right place. Yes, it's your time. If you wanted to try the first and the second one, yeah, you have 1 minute to try. Yay, let's go to the first one to check your answer. To check your answer with me. In the library, Hoda read her book. Her book, Hoda read her book, maybe silently, maybe. Let's go. Yay, silently. Silently, don't forget we have to use the adverb. Oh, the adverb, not the adjective. Give me the money. Give me the money. The thief said, thief will speak what? Will speak what? Desperately. Number C, you should always dress. You should always dress. What? For graduation. Formally. Formally. I'm so happy I visited Doha village. Doha village. The tourist said, joyfully. Yes, the fire destroyed the forest. The fire destroyed the forest rapidly, بسرعة, very quickly. Let's see another point here, my dear students, about the comma. We use commas after subordinate clauses at the beginning of the sentences, like you will see, if you fly to Kuwait soon, what? Come and visit. Yes, it's comma. Come and visit. Here we use commas between a reporting expression and direct speech, like Ahmed said. It is used with direct speech. Ahmed said. After that comma, let's go, my dear students, to the last point in this period with exercise 6. Correct the punctuation and spelling mistakes in each sentence. You have to do, my dear students, at all. Let's see the first one with you. Let's see the first one with you. Her, don't worry, he said. A ship will what us soon. Risk soon. What's this? Don't worry. Look here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. He, look here. There's comma, apostrophe here. Don't worry, he said. A ship will rescue us. A ship will rescue us. Yeah, you have to be careful. Be careful, my dear students here. Let's see the second one, P. If I move to Europe, I would miss Kuwait terribly. Let's see it. If I moved to Europe, I would miss Kuwait. One P capital letter. And you, my dear students, don't forget this comma. This comma. If I moved after the first sentence, my dear, the last or the rest of the exercise, you can do it with yourself. Now I have finished my lesson for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you next time in a good health. Bye.